The Khmer Empire and Angkor Wat, Cambodia's golden civilization long before modern Cambodia emerged on the global stage. It was home to one of the most powerful and sophisticated civilizations in Southeast Asia, the Khmer Empire, dominating the region from the 9th to the 15th century. The Khmer Empire left behind a stunning legacy of architecture, engineering, and spiritual devotion, none more iconic than the majestic Angkor Wat. This is the story of a civilization that flourished in the jungles of Southeast Asia and built monuments that still inspire awe today. The rise of the Khmer Empire. The Khmer Empire was founded in 802 CE by Jayavarman II, who declared himself a Chakravartin, universal monarch, and established the beginning of a unified Khmer state. The empire's heartland was in what is now northwestern Cambodia, with its capital eventually established at Angkor. Under a series of ambitious rulers, the empire expanded its influence across much of mainland Southeast Asia, including present-day Thailand, Laos, southern Vietnam, and parts of Myanmar. The Khmers built elaborate irrigation systems and reservoirs called barrays, which supported large-scale agriculture and helped sustain a massive population. Angkor, a city of stone and spirit, the capital city of Angkor, became one of the largest and most sophisticated urban centers in the pre-industrial world. At its peak, it may have supported up to 1 million people with sprawling neighborhoods, roads, canals, and temples. The crowning jewel of the empire was Angkor Wat. Constructed in the early 12th century during the reign of King Jayavarman II, originally built as a Hindu temple dedicated to Vishnu, Angkor Wat eventually became a Buddhist site, reflecting the empire's religious evolution. Key features of Angkor Wat: built with over 5 million tons of sandstone, decorated with intricate bas-reliefs depicting Hindu epics like the Ramayana and Mahabharata, symbolically designed to represent Mount Meru, the center of the universe in Hindu and Buddhist cosmology, surrounded by a massive moat and symmetrical galleries, reflecting cosmic harmony. Angkor Wat is not only a marvel of spiritual architecture, but also of engineering, aligning precisely with celestial patterns. Religious and cultural shifts. The Khmer Empire was a religiously syncretic society, transitioning from Hinduism to Mahayana Buddhism, and later to Theravada Buddhism, which remains Cambodia's dominant faith today. This evolution is visible in the architecture of Angkor, where older Hindu temples were often modified or rededicated to the Buddha. The temples also served as political and spiritual centers, symbolizing the divine authority of the Khmer kings. Decline of the empire. By the 13th and 14th centuries, the Khmer Empire began to weaken due to a combination of factors: invasions from neighboring Thai kingdoms such as Ayutthaya, internal strife and succession disputes, environmental stress and degradation of the irrigation system, the rise of Theravada Buddhism, which shifted religious and political power away from monumental temple building. By the 15th century, the capital was abandoned, and Angkor fell into decline, its grand temple slowly reclaimed by the jungle. Rediscovery and legacy. Though never completely forgotten by locals, Angkor Wat was largely unknown to the outside world until the 19th century, when French explorer Henry Mouat documented it in 1860. His writings sparked global interest and helped launch archaeological preservation efforts. Today, Angkor Wat is the symbol of Cambodia, featured on its national flag and revered as a sacred site. In 1992, the Angkor Archaeological Park was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is now one of the most visited tourist destinations in Asia. The Khmer Empire represents a golden age of Cambodian civilization, blending artistic achievement, spiritual depth, and political power. Angkor Wat stands not only as a religious monument, but as a timeless symbol of human creativity and resilience. Though centuries have passed since the empire's fall, its spirit endures in the temples, traditions, and national pride of modern Cambodia.